Okay, we're going to go to page 2, and we're going to read the bottom section called A Need for Communities. Please follow along as I read. Most of us live in a community. People form communities for many different reasons. One reason is that we can't get everything we need and want on our own. We need each other. For example, when you go to the grocery store, where does all the food you buy come from? You depend on many people within your community for your food. A nearby farmer probably grows the oranges for the juice you drink. Truck drivers take it to the stores. Cashiers work in the checkout lane so your family can buy the juice. We also depend on our community to keep us safe. Each community has laws to help protect the people who live there. The police department makes sure people obey the laws. Without laws and the police, your community would not be protected. Police officers also teach students in the community how to stay safe. Have you ever thanked your local police department lately? Long ago, the Pilgrims sailed to a new continent where they could worship freely. They formed a community in their new home. Living in a community allowed them to worship the way they want to. Today, people in American communities are still free to practice their beliefs, even if they don't have the same beliefs as you do. Respecting everyone's belief is part of what makes America and Texas a great place to live. Turn to page 3, and we're going to read the bottom section called What is a Savings Account? A savings account is money that is kept in a bank or savings and loan company until you need it. Money can be placed or deposited in the account and taken out at any time. The money in a savings account is usually extra money you don't think you will need right away. While your money is in the savings account, the bank pays you interest. The bank pays you for keeping your money in the account because you are actually lending the bank your money. The bank may use the money until you decide to withdraw or take out money from the account. Where does money go? Did you ever have $1 to spend but couldn't decide how to spend it? It is sometimes hard to decide how to spend money that you've worked hard to earn, but people have to spend money. People must buy food, clothing, and shelter. Most families also spend some money on health care, transportation, and entertainment. In the U.S., about 30 cents of every dollar made pays for housing. Food takes about 15 cents. Americans spend about 5 cents of each dollar on clothes. Transportation costs 10 cents, and paying off debt takes about 10 cents off each dollar. The rest of the dollar is spent in things like insurance, utilities, and entertainment. One thing is certain about spending. It's a lot easier to spend money than it is to make it. So you can see from here of how we spend our money or how your parents spend their money. Go ahead and take out your sheet. And you are going to answer question 5 that we just read about on page 3. Go ahead and get started.